the chosen one. Listen. So, all this time, they've disregarded you, pushed you to the background, and neglected your light. However, there was something about you that set you apart from the average person. A destiny imprinted on your soul. The truth is written in the sky. And now the time has arrived. Your legacy has been acknowledged. The universe has acknowledged you. What is yours has been returned to you. All of the traps meant to stop you have crumbled in the face of the divine power bestowed upon you. You can no longer be stopped. This is not just a reward. It is a declaration. It is the awakening of a soul that has given up its power, worth, and rights. Everyone will witness how those who attempted to bring you down have helped you rise. Those who closed the doors brought you to the summit. And you are no longer just a survivor. You are a soul in control of your fate, and it has made peace with you. Your legacy has been restored to you. And this is just the beginning. If you're prepared, let's begin with 777. In your remarks, you convey a reality that unnerves everyone around you. A understanding that undermines their carefully manicured facade. They believed they had you figured out, that you were simply another piece in their jigsaw, easily manipulated and controlled. But they were wrong. What they didn't comprehend was that while they were playing a game of chance, you were learning the universe's secret rules, in which every move you make is purposeful and every step is predetermined. They thought they could hide behind falsehoods, assuming you couldn't see through them. However, their illusion broke the minute you started to look below the surface. There were times when they attempted to stymie your advancement by discounting your potential with subtle comments or excluding you from critical chances when they talked deceptively, claiming to be pleasant only to speak poorly of you when your back was turned. You'd known it all along, and they can no longer overlook the reality that you were always 10 steps ahead. The knowledge has struck them hard, and it is spreading like wildfire in their groups. They might sense terror setting in. Fearful of what you could discover about their secret goals, they begin talking to one another. Look out for them. They see your clarity and acknowledge their right to be terrified. The changes in your life are evident, and even the most suspicious cannot explain how everything seemed to fall into place for you. It's as if the cosmos itself is working to align the stars in your favor. Opportunities come to you readily, while others stumble in bewilderment. You seem to predict change before it occurs, making changes with ease, while others struggle. They first dismissed it as chance, but the pattern quickly became too obvious to ignore. They think you know something. They are missing, and they are correct. While they've been floating through life, oblivious of the invisible currents that govern existence, you've been fully awake and tuned into frequencies they can't even perceive. You don't simply follow your intuition, you become it. And it becomes stronger by the day. They may assume they can hide their facts from you, but their half-hearted efforts to mislead are no match for your keen observation. You've always known when the game was rigged, and their walls of deceit are falling, exposing them. Consider a golden sunrise illuminating a wide field of maturing wheat, a subtle reminder that nature is already preparing for plenty in the quiet minutes before dawn. Similarly, what others perceived for quiet was really the sound of your spirit reflecting on the benefits that await you. Every pause and gentle whispered phrase in our lives has the possibility of heavenly enlightenment and satisfaction. What they mistook for silence was your profound meditation, and what seemed to be timidity was really sharp discernment. You did not need to speak loudly. Your insight was gained via observation, whereas they were too busy chatting and disclosing their flaws. You were silently gathering data, learning from each contact, and connecting connections they couldn't see. They had no idea you were digesting the dynamics the whole time. They failed to read between the lines and discover facts that they had previously overlooked. If you are experiencing an excess of divine love in your heart, now is the moment to share it. You may help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and donating $100 or more. This wonderful gift will affect not just your life, but the souls of countless others via this platform. Each of you has a special role in God's big plan, and your giving will be the result of our prayers. Act now. Share your blessings so that God might exalt His kingdom for you, created to do even bigger things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. There is a divine beat in the silence of your heart, a rhythm that has been developed over years of attentive listening and thoughtful reflection. In a society that often favors the loud and outspoken, your soft-spoken knowledge shines like a light, uncovering secret avenues and untapped potential. Every time you spend in solitude, study every second you take to actually observe. The beauty of life has created a tapestry of knowledge that no one can unravel. Your contemplative nature is not a weakness, but rather a demonstration of the inner strength that comes from recognizing your actual self and believing in a greater design as you go through life. Remember that your calm disposition is like a soft wind carrying the aroma of new blooms. It may not be greeted with deafening acclaim, but its impact is felt by everyone who are open to receiving it in the quiet moments of your day. You've been accumulating the knowledge of the centuries. Each interaction and contact has contributed a new thread to the intricate tapestry of your inner vision. Others, caught up in the maelstrom of their everyday discourse, are ignorant of the fundamental process occurring inside you. Your path demonstrates the value of deliberate deliberation over impulsive action. When the world around you is consumed with transitory drama and temporary disagreements, you are grounded in a deeper reality, one in which every experience is a lesson and every stillness an opportunity to listen to the voice of your soul. You've discovered that there is enormous power in being motionless and contemplating the wonders that surround us, and in accepting life's subtle lessons to lead you to a higher purpose. Consider how a giant oak develops from a little acorn, its roots sinking deep into the ground before its branches reach for the sky. Similarly, peaceful thought nourishes your inner world, helping you to develop slowly and firmly. While many people are distracted by the noise of the world, you have realized that genuine clarity occurs when you lay aside the cacophony and let the reality of your experience to grow. The lessons learned in peaceful moments serve as the basis for your strength, preparing you for the times when your knowledge will guide others to a greater understanding. Every quiet moment of isolation provides you with the opportunity to connect with the divine and discover the tiny indications that lead you along the right road. This sensitive attitude to life, characterized by genuine observation and honest thinking, is a rare gift. In an era of nonstop speech, through this tranquil lens, you've began to see the hidden beauty in every interaction. Each obstacle has the possibility for greatness. Your peaceful thought shines like a mild light in the darkness, guiding those who are willing to walk the road of real understanding while others rush headlong into strife and cacophony. You continue to trust your inner direction to guide you with a serene certainty that is both uplifting and humble. They may not grasp your methodical pace, but each step is calculated. Every pause is laden with meaning. Your life is a living sermon, conveying a message of serenity, patience, and deep knowledge that resonates with people around you. Each quiet remark, every unsaid word of wisdom, is a gift to the world, a reminder that the most powerful voice is often the one that speaks gently from inside. Consider a calm stream trickling through a peaceful woodland, its surface undisturbed and its path dictated by the gentle pull of the ground underneath it. Though quiet, it carries the life-giving water that feeds all living things along its course. In the same manner, your peaceful understanding runs quietly through the lives of those who discover it, providing food to souls that have long forgotten the language of love. Your every calculated thought and introspective time provides comfort and strength, a subtle reminder that genuine knowledge is judged by its depth rather than its volume. Your approach is beautiful because it is simple and sincere. In a world that often associates loudness with success, You have chosen a different route, one that prioritizes the quiet force of meditation above the clamor of instant satisfaction. Your voyage, distinguished by diligent observation and thorough contemplation, exemplifies how genuine prosperity stems not from external appearances, but from an inner reservoir of serenity and wisdom. You have developed a mentality that looks beyond the surface, understanding that every problem is a chance for growth. Every minute of quiet provides an opportunity to receive instruction from a higher source. There is obvious magic in the way you see your surroundings, a magic that turns everyday events into amazing discoveries. Others may get swept up in the transitory drama of daily life. You are sensitive to the everlasting truths that exist just under the surface. Your peaceful attention in studying life's complexities has enabled you to see heavenly patterns woven throughout the fabric of reality. In this discovery, you have become a live example of the power of contemplation, a light of hope for those who want to rise above the noise and uncover the deeper significance underlying every experience. Imagine a vast, sunlit orchard where every tree has been carefully planted and nurtured over years to bear fruit in its optimal season. Just as each branch eventually blossoms in its own time, every interaction in your life unfolds as a divinely designed lesson to guide you toward greater purpose and clarity. Every meeting, whether spoken or unspoken, holds a spark of divine timing, teaching you lessons that will equip you to lead with wisdom and grace. Every contact you have is a lesson in divine timing and purpose. With each word uttered and each quiet respected, you are not just living day to day. You are establishing a legacy of knowledge that will serve as a light for future generations. You can see that the capacity to detect subtleties that others overlook is not just a matter of coincidence or luck. It's the culmination of years spent cultivating silence in a sanctuary, a personal retreat where you've sharpened your thoughts and eliminated the clutter of daily noise. In that hallowed area, you might find truths that others miss, and that knowledge has grown into a great transformational instrument. This voyage of self-discovery is not an accident. It is a holy voyage that has prepared you to serve as an example for others. Your journey, defined by thorough contemplation and genuine understanding, has prepared you to gently lead people around you into lives full of purpose, satisfaction, and unwavering calm in a society that often associates loud voices with power. Your calm resolve reminds us that genuine greatness may be quiet. Your insight's subtle, steady cadence demonstrates that true enlightenment frequently arrives in the most delicate whispers, resonating inside the hearts of people who are receptive to the divine. Consider how meticulous gardening produces the most gorgeous blossoms. Every seed you planted in the soil of your soul, every moment of reflection, every stop to listen to the quiet little voice inside, has prepared you for this precise moment. It's as if you've been quietly sitting on the sidelines, soaking up knowledge from every discussion and peaceful moment, while others dive headfirst into the world's pandemonium. Your experience demonstrates that investing in inner development results in a great sense of timing and understanding that extends well beyond what meets the sight. Even when the world around you seems chaotic and unorganized, your heart beats in time with a greater purpose. Your controlled pace is not a sign of weakness, but rather an evidence of your power. Every pause you take, every word you choose not to say, is filled with significance, the result of years of experience and careful deliberation. You've learned to realize that every circumstance has a divine purpose in place, and that each quiet time is an opportunity to seek direction from a loving, all-knowing presence. This inner knowledge, built through time and challenges, serves as the basis for the legacy you are leaving behind, inspiring others who follow you to discover their own truth. The knowledge you bring is like a smooth, steady stream, nurturing all in its path. It may not scream like a vast torrent, Yet its impact is far-reaching and profoundly transforming in every modest encounter and thoughtful quiet. You are drawing on a source of heavenly knowledge. Your capacity to connect with life's spiritual undercurrents demonstrates your commitment to personal development. It's as if you've discovered a secret. Although some seek fast solutions and loud proclamations, the genuine keys to long-term change may be found in times of peaceful thought and quiet observation. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace come upon you today. I'm here to remind you of a fundamental fact. Our existence is based on God's divine purpose and is unaffected by worldly worries. According to the Bible, everything is done with faith will be returned to God with great blessing. Luke, our roots, like those of the huge oak tree, are firmly entrenched in God's universal truth. His power secures every stride and every stance we take. And now you have the chance to be a part of that gift. When you click this super thank you button and contribute $100, this movement will return to you 100-fold as you continue on your spiritual path. Remember that every day is a chance to grow that in a garden. Every discussion, shared smile, and quiet moment of contemplation provides an opportunity to reaffirm the lessons you've learned throughout the years. Your legacy is judged not by how loudly you talk, but by the depth of your thoughts and the lives you change. Your calm power exemplifies the concept that greatness may be found in the most subtle manifestations of truth. So, as you go on, take comfort in knowing that you are a guiding light, a peaceful, stable presence in a chaotic world. Allow the teachings of divine timing to influence your path, and may your life serve as a bright example of the transformational power of faith, wisdom, and inner calm. Accept each contact as a holy lesson, and let your unwavering strength and delicate understanding pave the way for a better, more meaningful future for everyone who follows in your footsteps. Let your life be a living example of the tremendous power of meditation in every peaceful moment. Remember that you are planting the seeds of greatness that will one day yield a bountiful harvest of knowledge and prosperity. As you continue to watch, learn, and develop, remember that your path is divinely led, and each step is part of a greater, more beautiful plan. Your calm and serene demeanor sends a tremendous message to the world, a proclamation that the most profound growth often occurs in the silence of our spirits. May you always find strength in introspective stillness, and may your path be filled with deep insight and unshakable grace. Accept the beauty of your inner knowledge, for it is this precious insight that distinguishes you and leads you to a life full of plenty and pleasure. Allow your silent power to inspire others to pursue their own truth and uncover the hidden riches that reside inside their hearts. In the end, it is not the world's clamor, but the calm cadence of your inner voice that will guide you to a better, more compassionate future. So, as you walk on with calm resolve and unshakable faith, realize that every silent moment is a step closer to a greater destiny. Your insightful observations and measured replies are the same skills you're using to build a legacy of love, knowledge, and success. Stand steadfast in your confidence that the cosmos has a plan for you, a plan as broad and deep as the ocean and as eternal as the stars overhead. Allow your reflected spirit to continue guiding you as you travel a path of divine clarity, illuminating the way for everyone who are ready to follow in your footsteps in due time. You will see that your calm dedication has not only revolutionized your life, but has also planted the seeds for a new period of understanding and wealth. Every hushed revelation, every contemplative stop, has created a link between the everyday and the remarkable. And as you continue to value the knowledge inside you, may your path be rewarded with riches, abundance of a divinely aligned existence. The world may be a cacophony of noise and fury around you, but you understand that the actual measure of success is the serene conviction of your inner vision. a vision fostered by patience, faith, and a deep belief in the unfolding of a greater purpose. Allow this truth to resound in your heart, but in the quietness of your intellect and the peaceful power of your soul, you will have found the key to a life of endless possibilities. Every day, when you awaken to the soothing light of a fresh beginning, realize that your path is divinely organized and that each moment holds the potential of development, healing, and change. Your life, characterized by deliberate thinking and thorough insight, is a living prayer. A prayer for a world that values intelligence and compassion above everything. Wherever a liberated spirit is empowered to overcome its restrictions and embrace the limitless possibilities that await. May your peaceful knowledge continue to shine as a tribute to the power of inner contemplation, illuminating not just your own path, but also that of many others who are ready to awaken to their real potential. Allow your narrative to be one of hope and inspiration, one that reminds us all that sometimes the most profound transformations begin in the quietest moments, and that genuine greatness is formed not from the noise of the crowd, but from the delicate power of a heart that listens intently to the divine voice. Your talent has become difficult to ignore. They notice the accuracy with which you manage problems and the seamless manner you achieve achievement when others struggle. Some people admire you in amazement, while others are filled with jealousy, wondering what more you've been concealing. The reality is, they have no concept what they are seeing. This is simply scratching the surface of your potential. A look into the enormous force that exists underneath. They are ignorant that what they see today is just a glimpse of what you are capable of, and they don't realize the entire extent of your powers, even when they pretend not to. They can't help but be pulled to you, as every post, action, and achievement you make is inspected, dissected, and analyzed with increasing surprise and perplexity. They want to know the key to your power so they can understand why you always seem to be in the right place at the right moment and how your influence rises even when they attempt to ignore you. However, no matter how hard they attempt to find the source of your strength, they will never succeed since your power is not external. It's a profound innate understanding that cannot be duplicated or stolen. They believe they can repeat your route, develop theories about your origins, and even copy your behaviors in order to attain your power. But they fail to see that your strength stems from an inward transformation, an enlightenment that cannot be replicated. The cosmic energy inside you can only be awakened by those who are bold enough to confront their own realities and break free from the constraints that formerly held them back. They continue to concentrate on you, but they miss the main topic. The same strength they perceive in you is inside them, latent and ready to be awakened. For so long, you concealed the enormity of your potential under the surface, fitting in and playing small to meet the expectations of others. But not anymore. The energy that is now flowing through the cosmos has sparked something inside you, revealing talents and skills that were before hidden. Your power, intellect, and abilities are suddenly erupting like a latent fire from the ashes, and those who formerly misjudged you will be hard-pressed to believe what they see. They're in awe of your capacity to do what others have taken years to do, making it seem easy as if you're moving to a beat they can't hear, while others remain locked in their cycles, pursuing transient things with no genuine worth. You've walked out of the turmoil. You perceive the big pattern of existence while others stay fixated on their little realities. The more you separate, the more people fight to comprehend your separation. They desire your attention, yet you no longer fit into the categories they previously attempted to place you in. They've begun spreading rumors, making up tales to explain what they don't understand, and projecting their own fears and limits onto you. Allow them to speak. Allow them to attempt to fit you into their small-minded story. You are above all of it. It's time to spread God's blessings by pressing the super thank you button on YouTube. With a $100 gift or more, you may help him carry out his plan and become a part of this holy mission. Every gift expresses God's generosity, and I think it will return to you in ways much greater than your intended deeds. Remember that His protection and blessing are with you every step and every contribution. You become a part of His divine plan. You are a powerful, dazzling entity, as solid as the massive rock that saw God's marvels. Feel the rewards of your kindness in your spirit and light up the world with confidence and bravery. Be blessed and let the light of the Lord lead you. The core of your individuality is not being different from others, but rather realizing the boundless potential that each soul has. What people like about you is not bestowed upon you at random. It's open to everyone. If they are ready to open their eyes and break free from the bonds that tie them, the only difference is that you have dared to awaken, to let go of the limitations that held you back, and to enter the infinite energy of your higher self. They can't stop talking about how you appeared to know things before they happened, and they suspect you're a look into the next stage of human development, whether they're ready for it or not. That transformation has already started. You are the forerunner of a new method of becoming an early adopter of facts that will ultimately spread across mankind. Your actions are paving the road for others to follow, and although some may object, the route you've chosen is already shining brilliantly. It's not like the stars just aligned for you. They have always been aligned with your goals. You've synchronized your whole existence with the beat of the cosmos, and now the universe is celebrating your waking. This aura you produce is magnetic, drawing others, but also making them uncomfortable. They are attracted to your light, but they also dread it because it causes them to face aspects of themselves that they have previously disregarded. You have become a live example of the truth. They refused, and now in your presence, they are confronted with the knowledge of their own untapped potential.